Hello and welcome to another video from Console Accessories. I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're looking after each other. And just for the next few minutes, let's just have a bit of a distraction from the outside world, shall we? And on today's video, we're going to be looking at replacing these thumbsticks to hopefully fix any Joycon drift that you might have. Okay, a couple of things first is we're going to be getting nice and close, and there's a few tiny little bits in here in both Joy-Cons and little tiny screws. And during 2020, with all that's going on, YouTube are starting to force people to start their videos on about 360, 480 maybe. So because we're going to be getting in nice and close and nice and tight and stuff, and there's going to be little things I want to show you, it might be best if you try and whack your resolution up to 1080 if you can, if not 720. Just because I need you to see where the little screws are, and you'll probably miss them because YouTube will force you to be on a lower resolution, and I don't want you to miss the bits. Okay, so we're going to be doing both these. I'm going to be doing the left one first, then I'm going to be doing the right one. I'll leave some timestamps up there as to where the left and the right one are. So if you just want to do the right one, you can just skip all the way to the end just to see that one. Okay, and we are going to be taking these apart. So as soon as you undo one screw, it will invalidate your warranty. If you're worried about that, don't do it. Unless you're like me and you bought this day one, then I haven't got a warranty on mine, so I'm okay to do it. But if you do break it, it won't be under warranty, okay? So entirely up to you. And another quick point before we start is these 4 screws here are awful. So I'm going to give you a tip. So keep watching. I'm going to give you a little tip, because it's the one thing that people get stuck on is threading these screws. So I'm going to give you a little tip on how not to do that. Okay, so what I did was I went on Amazon and I bought this kit, and it cost me £13, and it's a thumb screw replacement kit, so to speak. So what it comes with is a load of stuff. Now she says it comes with 24 pieces, and it's meant to only come with 3 screwdrivers, but it came with 5, so I'm not complaining. I get extra stuff. It's got some thumbsticks. It's got that. I'm not going to need that. It's got some, like I say, extra screwdrivers. It's got this. I won't be needing that. That I won't be needing. I should think this is almost like a stock replacement thing for a mobile phone, isn't it? But they've packaged it up with some thumbsticks. So there's the thumbsticks. I'll be needing that. And there's some extra screws in there if you want to do it. I won't be needing them. Those screwdrivers, these pincers are really helpful, so I'll be using them. This, you can use your nail if you want to, but seeing as it's there, I might as well use that. This one, so this is the screwdriver. I don't know what the technical term. If you know the technical term for this, let me know below. It's kind of like the 3 bit, the Y bit. I don't know. I'll be needing that for the first 4 screws. And then just a basic regular Phillips screwdriver. I'll be using that one. So all of this stuff in here is just excess. I might use the thumb pads at a later stage, but not at the minute. So all of that stuff, stay in the box. You don't need any other kit, but I have got this. It's a metallic dish, so every time I put a screw in there, it will just stick there, and it won't. And I know where they are, so they don't go flying off. Okay, so let's go and start off with the left Joy-Con. Doesn't matter which one you use because they're both the same. And what you're going to do is you're going to flip it over, and there's 4 screws on the bottom there. So get your screwdriver. Now here's the first tip. It's very important. A lot of people, because these screws here aren't very good. They're not very good at all. So a lot of people have been threading them. So my advice is this. Okay, so get it in, kind of get it seated in, and then push it in as hard as you can, and just give it a 1/4 turn. Okay, and that's all you need to do. Then you can ease off the pressure a little bit and unscrew it. Okay, so there we go. There's your first one out. Okay. Similarly with this one, get it seated in, nice and hard, 1/4 turn. Okay. Then you can unscrew it. Similarly with this one, get it seated in, nice and hard, 1/4 turn. And then we've got this one out. And then this one. Get seated in, nice and hard, 1/4 turn. And there we go, 4 screws successfully out, okay? Do that for every single one. The other ones inside, they're not too bad. It's just these 4 are particularly soft, I guess. I'm not really sure, but they're really easy to thread. So just be careful with that. Okay. All right. Next up, all you need to do is kind of prise these two bits apart. Okay, so you've got a front and a back bit there where the seam is. Okay, so just use this bit. You can use your nail, but seeing as I've got this bit, I might as well use it all the way around like that, and just unseat it. And that's all you need to do for the minute, because you don't take it off just yet. Okay, you just fold it off. Okay, so make sure it's all off, and then just fold it out. Okay, so fold it out that way, because there's ribbons there that you do not want to split, because that'll be the end of it. Okay. I have done another video where I've gone through this and changed the shells of this. This one I've done a completely new video because there's some different bits we need to do. Okay, so for example, I would have been unscrewing and taking all these off. You don't need to do that with this. So as long as you're very careful, you just take this battery out. So I'm just going to use this screwdriver. Okay, there. And then when you look in here, we're going to need the other screwdriver now the Phillips one, the kind of like your other screwdriver, and you're going to take out 3 screws, okay, and they're in a line, that one, and that one hiding in there. Okay, there's 2 there, you can see. You don't need to take those just out yet, so it's just these, so it's almost like in a line there, those 3 there, that one, and that one. So I'm going to take those 3 out. Okay, once that's done, you can then take this bit out. And again, don't pull it off because there is a ribbon underneath it. So nice and gentle, you can lay it on the side. You don't need to take that ribbon out. You can do if you want to take the ribbons out. It's just a bit of a pain to get them back in. So don't worry about it. Just don't force it. And what we need to do is we need to take this bit out here. Okay, and all that means is you need to take this ribbon out, which will pop that ribbon back in, and undo that screw and that screw. But that screw, if you can see, is underneath this ribbon. So we do need to take this ribbon out first of all, where these come in handy. Here is a little flap. Ping that flap out, up, like that, and then it just comes out easy enough. Okay, and then just keep that out of the way while we unscrew this. Okay, so unscrew these 2 now. While I'm here, this bit you need to be very careful of, because it's simply a spring resting on your L trigger. Okay, and it just literally lays on there, so just be careful with that. We've taken that out, so now we need to take this bit off. So can you see this bit here, this ribbon? So again, just flick up that black bit, and then we can take that out. And then you just put, there is some sticky kind of pad underneath here. So let me see if I can show you this. Okay, so underneath there's a sticky pad. Get that out there. There it is. You see this, the black sticky pad? Okay, so that's out. Then we get our new one, and make sure this ribbon is out of the way again. Pop that back in. There, like that. And we're going to reverse the process. So we're going to stick this back into there. Fold that down. This is why I'm not taking all of these ribbons off, because they're just too fiddly. You don't need to do it. And then let's get these on, and then we're going to get this screwed back on. Okay, so get this one screwed on so it's nice and firm back in. Okay, once we've done that, screwed that in, we need to put this last ribbon back in. Okay, then it's all about building it back up again. So here we go, look, let's have a look at this. So when you want to put this in, it simply rests on there, okay? That's literally it. It just rests on there. So that spring in there, if you be careful, it might fire out. So just be careful when you're doing that, okay? Place that back down. And then we've got those 3 screws again. Battery back in, fold that back on. It's just a case of kind of just moving it around this, so that bit there just needs to sit in there. So slide in, push it together, done. Then we're going to need to put these 4 screws back in. There we have it. There's your thumbstick replaced on the left Joy-Con. Easy, right? Okay, we're going to test this at the end. We'll test it with the right one as well. Okay, so that's your kind of your drifting one. If it needs to be, put that to one side. You won't need that again, because this is my new one here. And now we're going to move on to the right Joy-Con, and very similar. 4 screws. Be careful when unscrewing them. Do the method of forcing it in and just doing a quarter turn, and then you should be okay. Okay. Now, when you're like that, same as the other one, just get the 2 bits separated. Dead easy. And then again, you're going to open it up. You're just going to roll it open, okay? You're not going to... There we go, like that. You're not going to pull it open because of these 2 ribbons. Again, feel free to take the ribbons out if you want to. It's just a bit of a faff to get them back in, so I don't bother. And then get the battery up. It is like a little bit of sellotape on there. Nothing too hard. Okay, this one's a bit different. There's now 3 screws, 1, 2, and 3. Using a normal screwdriver this time. I'm going to take these 3 out. And then once we've done that, this will come out. Oh, sorry, first bit, this bit here, this battery bit, you need to kind of, it sits in this bit here. So just take this cable out here and let's just leave it to one side. And then again with this one, just take it off and roll it to one side, because easier. This is the bit we need to replace. So we haven't got a ribbon covering these, so it's simply just take these 2 off and take this bit off. So let's flip that up and put it out, and then unscrew these 2 here. And once that's done, pull it out gently, because we've got that sticker bit there. We kind of want to keep that. It doesn't matter if you get rid of that. I've done Joy-Cons before where I've taken this black bit out. It doesn't matter. And then this one back in. And get that ribbon put back in there. See what I mean about being fiddly? Just, that's why I like to do very little of ribbons, taking the ribbons out, just because it's a faff to get them back in. Okay, and then the 2 screws here, put them 2 back in. And then we're going to put this, roll this one back over and seat it in there, and we're going to put these 1, 2, 3 screws back in. Easy enough, and then the battery just goes back in there, and this bit here, so this cable bit here, kind of this hooks round into, so it hooks round into there a bit, and then follows the battery round, there, and it slots in there. Oh, no, so it's in there, so just put it in there. Okay, can you see that? Make sure this goes in there like that. Probably better if I do it with my finger because I can poke it in. There we go, like that. Okay. We're going to need to put the thing back in. So be very gentle with that. So if, like me, you've accidentally pulled one of these out, no bother at all. This one goes in here, there's a little flap there. Can you see that flap? Pull that flap out. Poke that one in. And then push the flap down. And as with the other one, put them together. There we go. And then 4 screws back in there. And there we have it. We've replaced our 2 thumbsticks. So if you've got a bit of a Joycon drift and the usual methods of resetting and doing all sorts, they don't work, it might be worth trying this because you've seen how easy it is and how cheap it is. I mean, I got these thumbsticks for like £13. It's nothing. Okay. And then we're gonna test it. So turn it on. A button works, obviously. There you go, left and right, up, down, up, down. Looks okay to me. So there we go. Relatively easy. If you're getting a bit of Joycon drift, it's worth doing this. It was probably going to be your last resort because I was saying it will invalidate the warranty, but give it a go. I don't think you'll have any problems with it, and if you do leave a question below and I'll help out as much as you can. The last video I did that was similar to this, there's a lot of questions about the threading, and I hope I've sort of helped you out on that one. Okay, good luck if you're doing all this. I hope you get on okay, and I hope it solves your Joycon drifting issues. Okay, stay safe, look after each other, stick a thumbs up for this video if you like it, and think about subscribing here. We really appreciate it. And to the next video. Bye bye.